Right. First things first. We'll start with set up the tray and everything. Hold on a second. Put the oven on. About 180. The spinny thing around. Let's set this one up. 3 cameras in chant reader. Yes, I'll put my hand over the pan as well, so see if that works. All right, let's get some paper. I will do. I got myself a small box of paper. Small. It's really small. Yeah, looks like cameras so far they're working. Well, the paper thingy is just so I don't make a big mess out of my oven or my tray. It's a bit easier to clean up. Yeah, let's hope it's gonna stay like that. Need to get those curtains out of my face. Right, so I need to get another camera and put it somewhere like up there so you can see when I'm moving in the room. But I already have 30 meters of cables and 3 cameras, so not really the best option. What am I looking for? I'm looking. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. We want one of those. You'll see what I'm doing with this. Now, the first thing we're going to do this on the oven. That's why we turn the oven on. We have some drumsticks, so I'm bringing them here. Now, we're going to cover them with cornflakes. So I'm getting now. Get a plate for the cornflakes here. There are many ways of doing this. You can do it with egg and flour, like you do in schnitzel. You can do it in what you call it, with just water. You can do it with milk and with vinegar, and let them marinate for 45 minutes. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. But tonight we're going to do it my way. Oh. So what we have here is 4 chicken drumsticks. You've seen that. All right, we got here some cornflakes, so we're just going to break those. Not necessarily into fine powder, but if you leave them too big, then they won't get stuck on the chicken that easily. I think they are enough. There we go. Alright, so we got that done. Now, like I said, there's lots of ways of doing this. We're just gonna do it in a little bit of a fixer way. Where's my... Aha. That's what I'm looking for. I hate having liquids on my hands, especially oily stuff. So, instead of using milk and vinegar and this and that, I'm going to try and do this in a way that will be easy and convenient for everybody. Because, I mean, you may not have vinegar, you may not have milk, you may not have eggs or flour, you know, maybe you're a student, whatever, you know, maybe you're poor. Well, you know, they exist too. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this with ketchup. Right, so I'm just going to put some ketchup in a little bowl here. That's why I got that. And what we're going to do, we're going to grab the drumstick. We're going to get a little... I mean, you could just dip it in the ketchup, but I want to do it a little bit more careful. Right, so basically the ketchup will be our bonding agent. Alright, and then simply we're just gonna put this in there with the cornflakes. I'm assuming you can see this. And the cornflakes are gonna get stuck on this. Pressure it a little bit. I might need a little bit more cornflakes as we go along, but that's not really an issue. And then we have a very nicely well-covered cornflakes drumstick. Goes there to be cooked. Now that's one. We're going to do some different ones as we go along. So that would be like the plain flavor. So for the next one, we're just gonna add some more cornflakes. I think we're gonna need some more. A little bit. We'll see if we need more. We'll put some more. But this one we're gonna go and add some salt in there. We didn't add on the other one. You can put some pepper. I'm just doing it this way so you can see that you can pretty much do in any way you want. So everyone will be a little bit different than the other. Am I still live in all this? Because when you guys go quiet, I'm always worried that something happened to the stream. Because I have a very bad luck with the whole thing. So would appreciate if somebody just says one word to know that the stream is working. They're all gonna have ketchup though. Theoretically, you could use with mustard if you wanted. No, be any problem. But the ketchup will make it a little bit sweeter. It's most people have ketchup in their houses instead of mustard. But you know, choices are there. Thank you, Heike. Appreciate it, man. So this one, same thing with the cornflakes. Cornflakes is crunchier than, you know, breadcrumbs. Also, you know, has a little bit of usually sugar in it. Gives a totally different feel. So that one is with salt and pepper. If I change something, not really. Nope. We did put a limiter so it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, there was an update from cornflakes. There was what you call it? An update on the driver from NVIDIA. That could be it. What am I looking? Oh, that's the thing I'm looking for. There we go. So the next one, we're gonna go for more spicy. So we're going to add some cayenne pepper here. It's a little bit, and we're also going to add some paprika. So we'll give it different flavor as well. So basically, you can play as much as you want with the different spices. I'm just randomly making mine here. Jack, you know what? Besides doing graphics, man, they should really give you a job on writing stories for Warhammer, dude. But Jack, no, seriously, I would like an honest answer. Did that part of the Moroder poem thing that got posted by mistake? Did you really like it, or did you just say that to make me feel better? Right, we'll do these last two. We'll do them with just the cayenne pepper and stuff. And the paprika there. You can always dip it in if you want to go, you know, heavy in it. I prefer it this way. I don't want a lot of ketchup. I just want to have enough ketchup. Don't be afraid to like put the cornflakes and pressure it. The faster way of making sure they will stick there. So I'm doing this one first because they will stay in the oven for 20-25 minutes at 180 degrees. So while they will be conveniently cooking in the oven, we will carry on to the next one. We want to do. So I hope you don't find something difficult so far. Which one is the spicy one? Yeah, if she ends up having the spicy one, she won't be, but that's why I put them in line there. So left one is hers, second, the two on the left will be hers, and the ones on the side will be mine. All that in there. You know, there's always one worry that I have when I put my fingers in mixtures with spices, that I'm gonna forget it. I'm probably gonna like scratch my eyes and have cayenne pepper on this, and I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go insane. I'm like, ah! Alright, so we're done here. Gonna put them in the oven. What time is it? It's 1:15, so 15 minutes there, 20. Okay. Alright, nothing else here. That's it. There we go. We'll check them. Maybe we need to flip them at some point, but that will be it. Now, let's move on to the next one. 1 second, let me just... This has defrosted, so let me take all the blood out that comes out. Here you. Okie dokie. Come on, drain. There we go. So what we've got here is pork. And it's in small pieces, as you can see. So we're going to start with that. Yeah, let's put this on. Olive oil, not a lot, but enough, you know, just a little bit there. Because the pork will bring out its own flavors. There we go. Nice and simple, nice and quick. Not a lot of things for you guys to think or go wrong. Alright, doing the usual seasoning with our salt and pepper. This is very simple and it's cooked in a lot of houses, especially like spring and Easter. It's not very heavy, so I mean you can do this in the winter as well, but I don't know why people end up doing this food mainly during those seasons. A little bit of oregano as well. Alright, now we'll do... Oh, by the way, the thing with the drumsticks, I've never done it before. I usually do it with breadcrumbs, so we'll see how well that's going to come out. Alright, until this is ready and we can start doing stuff with it, just going to leave it on the side. And I'm missing one bag. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Right, we've got our peppers here. Oh, only have one. The other one committed suicide. And he had to drop in the freaking pot with ketchup. Alright. Let's get some of the green peppers. Some of the yellow. I like playing with colors, as you do know, so. And there should be, in the other bag, should be a red one. Still alive? It is still alive. And let's grab the red one. Well, I'm cutting them that way so I can avoid dealing with all the seeds in the middle. Alright. So, let's get chopping. Oh, hold on a second. I usually do this in the afternoon before the stream to make sure that the knife is sharp, but as soon as you try and cut something that is not really crispy, like this pepper, or it's a little bit soft, you get problems. Good sharp knife is extremely important in a kitchen, any kitchen I suppose. There we go. Now we're gonna be adding all this a little bit later when the meat is ready, because as you do know, I like to have my veggies a little bit crispy. Some people, like my mom, they want to have them like totally freaking melted. I disagree with that. So I'm also doing chunky bits. How was that experience, Heki, with the chili? You've learned to be more careful now? Alright, porky is on the way. We got our peppers, 3 colors. So we're also going to do some mushrooms in another pot. I'm just trying to be a little bit organized here, so let's get some mushrooms. Let me wash them. When you're washing mushrooms, definitely recommend be quick about it, because mushrooms are like sponges and they do have a tendency to absorb any liquid you put them in. And I don't want them to get soggy and then to get all the water in my food. Because as you can see, they keep a lot of water. Also, if you're ever gonna like try and fry mushrooms, they need a lot of oil, otherwise you're gonna run out. Different sizes, different shapes, it does not matter. But generally speaking, anything you cook, especially if it's meat, on a frying pan or in the oven, it is always good to have the same size so that they don't have different cooking times. You know, one is thicker than the other, will take more time, and one could come out uncooked, the other one overcooked, and so on and so forth. Alright, let that one cook over there for a little bit. And while we're doing this, turn the heat down a little bit. Let's have a look in the oven. No change there. So I got some lettuce here. Let's carry on because we're going to do a little bit of salad stuff as well. Just hope this is going to be enough for what I want to do. I'm just putting things on plates on the side just to use them later. Trying to get some of the things done. So a little bit of spring onion. Alright, the meat is looking good. We're going to leave it another minute before we carry on with the rest of the stuff we need to do here. I have here a little bit of parsley. I love parsley, you do know this. Nothing new there. Okay, we don't need the bits at the end. A little bit in there to mix it. All right, that's that. I have some tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes and things. We're going to use those later. There's no need to cut them now. All right, now our meat is, we got this little brown color so far, so it is shielded. We're going to add the mushrooms. Because mushrooms, I usually cook them a little bit more. I always feel they need a little bit more time before anything else. Alright, give them a little mix there. Just leave them. These ones will go soggy anyways. Right. Now to the difficult part. The part that probably is not gonna go as planned, and I'm gonna have a lot of issues. What we got here, ladies and gents, is a nice round loaf of bread. One of those nice little things you get from a bakery. Ugh! Ow! Ah! Shit! Ugh. I'm alive! So we are going to attempt to cut this the best that we can around it. Trying to, although the knife is long, it's not as long as I want. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Yep, I think I might have cut this a little bit too low on some part. There we go. Yep. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put this on the side. If I find any room in this bloody kitchen. Who is going to buy me a bigger house with a bigger kitchen? Because I don't have a lot of space and room here. And now we're gonna play with it. Just gonna take all this out. All the soft part out. Dig in there. Hold on, let me get a bowl for this. Because I'm not gonna throw the bread away. What I mean is we're not gonna use it ourselves, but I do have chickens. So we're going to offer this to our chickens. So they'll grow up and then we can have drumsticks. So we can do more stuff with drumsticks. This is the only way I know how to do this. Just to be clear, I don't know if there's a more efficient or faster way of doing this. Drumsticks are working. We're moving. I personally know my mom does. Yes, I don't like killing animals. My mom does that, all that. I am too good-hearted to do it. I'm not using a knife for the bottom because I don't want to make a hole. Now, usually I find more round and bigger loaves of bread. Today, not so much. So, we'll deal with this. I think we're okay. Not gonna need to take any more of this out. It's a good bread though. You could use this bread in a mixer and then use it to do what we did in the kitchen, in the chicken, without using the cornflakes. You know, just use breadcrumbs. So that's that. I'll put this on the plate. Have a little, like I said, trying to go for a different serving style. Alright, this still has quite a bit of water. Just gonna have to wait a little bit until it's a little bit drier. How much for a house in my island? Anything between 50,000 and you go up. Depends how big you want, where do you want it. I know some English people bought some houses for 50 grand. An average price though for a good house, like 2 bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen, lounge and stuff like that, about 150. It's I don't know, do you want the spoiler? Do you want a spoiler on that one, A-Bones? I can tell you what we're going to do if you want, or you can wait and see. I just don't know how impressed or not you're going to be. So at the moment, just waiting for a little bit of the liquid to be evaporated and cook the meat well. I'm debating whether we should do a sauce or not. Usually this doesn't come with a sauce. It's just that. It's just a fry up. But we never do the recipes 100% as they are. We do it my way, which I feel they taste a little bit better. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take this glass and we're going to open a nice local of white. Isn't this the best part of cooking? Alright, Amos, no worries. Cheers, guys. I would like to thank you for sticking with the stream for this long, for your subs, your donations, and all the help that you'll be giving me. Both, you know, psychological support and streaming support and finance support. You deserve it. So this is to your good health, as we say here. Ooh, that's good. Alright. Here we go. Yep, I think Heikki is the one that got a bit closer than everybody else. Especially now that I'm starting to drink Heikki. Yeah, it will go even worse. I am making a big mess. I'll show you at the end. I'll show you at the end, so I don't want to move the cameras now, but I will show you at the end of this. Alright, let's make it drunk as well, shall we? Let's make it drunk! You know, I'm only doing this because Heikki said, oh, you should do some dwarven food, so that basically means meat. So, we said we're going to do something with beer, but I've always felt that this might be a better option for tonight. Like I said, I'm still debating whether I should make a sauce for this, but I know you guys like cheese a lot. Could be, yep, looks like it. I had a lot of problems this morning. Oh, it is frozen. It's been frozen for a while. Oh no. There goes my video. There we go. There goes my video on YouTube. So the thing you've missed is, besides adding the mushrooms and shaking them, is that we just added a buckload of white wine in it. And the sizzling you're watching is the white wine evaporating. Yeah, so I've added quite a bit of wine, besides the one that I'll be drinking, just to show you the bottle there, quite a bit. So the alcohol has been evaporated. Let's put the peppers in. Is it? Oh, come on. This is not happening. Jesus. Freaking computer. Come on. This system hates me every time NVIDIA updates crap. Is a nightmare. Let's hope now it's gonna be okay. Is it? I don't know, man. You know what? I really need to become bigger streamer so I can have enough money to hire somebody to actually have a freaking camera and just move around the room, and we'll be done with it. Alright, so we're just gonna let the peppers to, I don't want the peppers to become squishy or anything, so, but from the smell, being on top of the frying pan, it does need a little bit more oregano in there, and that's it. Sorry about the camera, man. You know, the problem with the camera is that that it's 30 meters long, and USB does not like cables above 2-3 meters max, and those cables I will show you afterwards, it's 10 meters each. That's why the camera is behaving like that, and OBS does not like more than 2 cameras, so having 4 always attached to it, it freaks it out. Cornflakes and stuff getting crispy. They're already at 25 minutes, so I'm gonna let the chicken a little bit longer in there. I'm pretty much done. Is it? Mine is still working. I'll go check. I don't know what to do with this today. Jesus. Yes, it's frozen again. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know why it's doing this. Everything is on default. Come on. And it's frozen again. Just unfix it. Oh, it's permanently freezing all the time. I don't know what's up with it, man. Like, seriously, I really don't get it, why I'm getting these things all the time. It's the same cables at the same spot. I don't really touch them or whatever. Well, it seems to be working now. OBS updated, NVIDIA updated, and then Fixer got screwed. Pretty much. That's the way things are. Anyways, we are done, so let's hope it's gonna stay. Alright, I'm turning this off. I don't know if you can see it, but there's no liquid left, so it's a dry... It is a dry dish. Everything's cooked. It is now getting a little bit of color. Now that's the... Oh, it's frozen again. Oh, come on. I can't keep going in the room and keep clicking it, man. It just takes the piss right now. Like, seriously. I don't know how to fix this unless I stick above it and keep doing it. I don't know. It just stays there for a few seconds, and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we're finished anyway, so... You know, I don't have a problem while we're streaming to go back and forward. It's when I make the YouTube video that it just doesn't work very well, you know? That's the only major problem there. But... No, it's not gonna burn, Swape, don't worry about it. But I think I'm gonna stop putting this on YouTube anyways. I think this will be 39, we'll do a 40, and that's it. So we'll try and get some more people on Twitch rather than on YouTube. So we're gonna stop doing the videos, save myself some time as well. They're not doing well anyway, so. Anyways, we have it here. Okay. So try and put it on the side for a second. So, like I said, we're going for a little bit of a different presentation this time. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to get the lettuce, and we're just going to try and garnish this, make a little nest in the grass, so to speak. Try and make a nice looking dish. So don't misunderstand, the lettuce is just for the effect. You can actually eat this. So we're trying to put the salad all around this. So got a little bit of the... There we go. Just try and put all of it. The big dish. The one you need is this one in the middle here where I am now, because there's nothing else gonna happen on the frying, because we're done with the frying stuff. Just to keep an eye for me in the chicken. I look okay, good to go. So I'm gonna get some cherry tomatoes. As always, before you ask, yes, they are pre-washed. I do a little bit of preparation in advance most of the times. No room, so I'll put this here. No, actually, leave it here. It won't hurt it. We're all good. So cherry tomatoes, we're just gonna, you know, put some color around this. Just around it. Doesn't have to be symmetrical, I suppose. I just want to create a nice, colorful environment. Let's go around it. I think this will, you know, if somebody hasn't seen you cooking this and you bring this on the table, they'll be like, wow. The whole point here is that you can do this with smaller buns. You know, you get some buns, not as big as this one. Just couldn't find any, so we're going for the bigger version of things. We could add, since we playing with peppers as well, we can cut a little bit of peppers. I'm not gonna go for the green one because we already have the lettuce there, but we can chop this a little bit finer in small little squares. Ow. Just to add a little bit more color around this. We can be as creative as we want with this, as usual. So I don't know. Is it looking okay to you? Because to me, it starts to look okay. All right, and then what we're going to do... hold on a second, because the chicken is... That chicken's good, leave it there. Ah, where is my... Why can I never find the things that I want? Ah, there we go. I want is a big spoon. Alright, we're just going to take all that nice things that we just made. Put it in there. Let's fill that up. Okay, probably won't take all the amount that I made. There we go. Just gonna add some of the peppers in there. There we go. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna make a sauce about it, but I do know one thing you guys love. We could just do that because it's amazing. As usual, we're just going to add some Parmesan in this. Everybody likes Parmesan, right? Eating twice, huh? Well, I thought that this would be okay to eat twice today, because I mean, you guys not gonna see me for 4 days, so I didn't want you to have any of those withdrawal syndromes. So that's just a little bit of parsley. Basically, it's just on the top for the looks of things. And voila. You could serve it like this, so people are like, oh, what's that? That's a bread, you know? Or you could just put a bit on the side there. And that's our dish for today, but before we finish this, we need to... See, do I have these things here? I want to do two different little thingies. One is this one that I need. And the other one is this one. So what I'm going to do is, because I thought I had one open here, but I don't. Just to finish off the salad. All right, we got some balsamic vinegar cream. What did I open up? Oh, okay. So just going to go around this with the balsamic vinegar cream. This one specifically, it just happened because I have very flavors. This one is with pomegranate, so it's going to make it even more fresh. All right, that's one. And the other thing I want to do, I do know what I'm doing on this one. I'm actually kind of proud. I've thought about it all morning. On this one, we're going to give it a bit of a twist because this is pork, right? And pork loves honey. So what I have here is mustard with honey, because this is the bread that people can eat. So we're going to cover this. That will give them that extra little surprise. And this mustard is not hot, so don't have any issues with that. And I believe we are done, sir. Now you can take that in smaller buns. I didn't find the one for the big one. And imagine coming out to your friends or your girlfriend, or you want to impress, or you have an anniversary, whatever, and you want to cook. Come out and give this nice colorful surprise. You can place this anywhere you want. It's gonna be open. What do you think? Did we do well tonight? I'm kind of impressed with myself on this. That's it. It's more about the presentation rather than the food, but the food's still very tasty. So I'm gonna put this on the side because in 10 minutes the missus arrives. You eat it. If somebody brought you a little salad and a bun, you're thinking, what? Just brought me bread and salad, you know? But when you open it, now you can do some variations. Since we are doing this, you can do some variations. Like you could make a cream mustard and the Parmesan cheese melted, so you do it like with cream. You could go with cheddar. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat all of it because I also have all those things at the back. I should show you. I mean, I have all these things Dad sent me. So I'm taking this to the table. Leave it there, and hopefully I'll take a photo before I actually take a bite out of it. And it's time to get the chicken out. Let's get the chicken out and see how well we did on that part as well. Daft was here earlier. He just kind of like disappeared after a while, I suppose. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know, they look done. We'll see. They might need a couple more minutes. We'll check them in a second. Maybe he fell asleep in ecstasy. Maybe that is a nice way of seeing it, Jason. All right, because this is very hot. I'm just gonna grab that one. Okay, so we can have a little taste. Just put it on the plate there. Let me just move the others out of the way because I don't have any room to keep them. So I'll put this in the oven again. Let them keep cooking a little bit because our time is running out on the stream. That's the only problem I have with the stream, though. We do this very late and I don't have the luxury to keep going, you know. Oh, that's it. You lost to destroy. Oh, good. All right, outside. Let me just turn the camera a bit higher than myself there. Outside is crispy, of course. Smell is more like the spices than anything else. It is cooked. Indeed, it wouldn't mind staying a couple more minutes, but it is cooked. So let's have a taste about this because I haven't done this before myself. So it smells nice. Oh. Sorry, nothing wrong with the spices or the pepper. It's just that it just came out of the oven. It's really hot. It's good. It's not, you know, super wow ecstatic, but it's definitely with the cornflakes. It's really crispy. It needs another 5 minutes to be a little bit better cooked. But the whole thing is extremely nice. I think if we did this with egg, probably have more of a crust thing. Well, I sent him a message, Jason, to say hi. I was expecting to see if you know, he can get back to me and say, you know, things are good or bad, so we have an idea, kind of thing. Let me have another bite of this because this is actually, the more you eat it, the better it is, especially with all the spices we put in. Super good. Jason, James leaves the computer on, I think. So he's always in the channel. But, you know, I just want to try a little bit of the pork we did with the wine. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit not confused. You see me like this because this is cooked. It is nice. It is soft. But I made it the traditional way without any of that cayenne pepper and all that. And after having the spicy one, coming back to a plain flavor, it doesn't feel so good. But it is tasty. Maybe I should have tasted this one first to avoid, go from the spicy one to the plain one. But it is good. So, we got that one and chicken. And we did it on time.